Good morning. Been a little bit since I've jumped on one of these little talking head videos. I used to do a segment called 5 Minute Fridays. It's not Friday, it's Wednesday. This is a little bit of this. I don't know if it's going to be 5 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes of me just kind of riffing, talking, thinking. But I wanted to share a bit of an update on what I've been up to, new goals, just, I don't know, an overall life update. And also talk a good bit about minimum viable product, because I think that's what I'm starting to get more in tune with nowadays. I know how to do all these things like filmmaking and design and web, and it's getting down to the point of what's the minimum viable product. What do I need to absolutely do, and what is just kind of wasting efficiency. So I woke up at I think I woke up at 3:30 this morning, and I'm trying to start each morning now by pretty much making TikToks and Reels. But before I kind of jump into that, I want to share my thought process on why TikToks and why Reels are so important to our culture right now. So we all used to watch 30-minute episodes. Like, we'd go to the TV, sit down, that'd be like our thing, watch a few episodes, and didn't think anything of it. And then like movies would be long format. Then came along YouTube, and eventually like people got used to watching 10-minute videos versus 30-minute videos. Like, when you watch, you got to sit down and commit to 30 minutes. But a 10-minute video, a 7-minute video on YouTube isn't too crazy, isn't too insane. Oh yeah, I forgot I can actually zoom in on here. For anyone that's on the podcast, you're not really missing anything. You're just seeing my face. Zooming in, zoom out. And I think that we're at a new shift right now where 15 seconds is the new 10-minute. And you're able to, like, you can fit a good bit of information in 15 seconds. I think where people get like messed up at, and this same with me, is just like, how can I tell a whole story in it? And the thing is that each like YouTube video or TV show or whatever, they're all just made up of moments. They're all made up of scenes. So what a reel is, or what a TikTok is just one scene, one moment, one thought. That's it, just one thought. So it's not really that hard to break up if you just think of it as, it's almost like saying one sentence. Like, you can say more than one sentence, obviously, but like one sentence is a thought. So riffing or talking on that one thought is how I've been kind of restructuring. I would do this backwards, where I would make a whole 10-minute film, and then I'd cut it down to 15-second clips each. And I think that was fine for a good long time. But as I'm thinking more and more, why not start with how it's going to be, so it can be way more concise, way more exact? Make 15-second films versus 10-minute films, and then chopping them down. For anyone that's kind of just getting their hands dirty, like, it's actually really easy just to make them on your phone. Like, I prefer to make these thoughts on my phone, and I know how to produce these things at a high skill, at a high level. But what's interesting is, like, a talking head just like this, if I look at my TikTok or whatever, we've got, let's see, we've got like 600 views for like a talking head. You go on Instagram Reels, it's like 1,500. Well, maybe not for the talking heads. I actually think those were the what's it called, things. Anyways, long story short is like things are shifting, things are changing, and you can fit a story in 15 seconds. It's just about, instead of making one, 10-minute YouTube video, maybe you make 6 TikToks or 6 Reels or 10, you know what I mean? Like, do that instead. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I really have to say on that kind of point. And I think that's going to be a real shift. We, I think I talked about previously on the last few episodes of kind of being like creatively depressed or feeling kind of like down. And I think that had several parts. I think there was a lot of just like outside influence of like YouTube and social media. You should do this. You should do this. You should do this. Or and not or and a bit of boredism. You know what I mean? Like when you get really good at what you do, like at some point you kind of get it. It's like wearing the same thing every day. Like you gotta really enjoy doing the thing. Like if you're gonna be doing the same thing, so you have to find nuances in it. And I think I got to a point where I needed a challenge, right? Needed something different, and then also I just really needed a big goal. And I'm excited to say, like we have a brand new, like super huge goal that we're pushing towards over the next 4 or 5 months. I'm not going to reveal it right now or talk about it right now. It's not to tease anything. It's just, I'll let you know. It's better to kind of like put in the work, execution, all that type of stuff, and then talk about it, as things become way more closer to reality, all that stuff. But yeah, I think the order of my mornings, I'm trying to get a new system going of how I approach this, because I go back and forth with social media strategy all the time. But wake up, wake up, make like 5, 6 TikTok/Reels, and these are literally just coming from like the thoughts that I've posted previously on like Twitter. So pretty simple. And then jump into maybe like a update vlog or film, or like honestly go through some of these things that are here, because it's actually easier to talk about things that you've already written down. You're just reflecting back on. And then redistribute past films I've made. I went through my YouTube channel and I've made 800 films. Like, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. So I've kind of cherry picked or selected about like 150 of those. And I'm going to try to like redistribute each of those kind of from the beginning of that kind of point each day. It's 150 days if I literally post one every single day. There's good value, good content, stuff like that. Like I said, there's 800 of them. I don't think all 800 really need to be reshared, but hey, if I have the time, maybe I will. I don't care. Also, I'm closing the book. I'm closing the chapter on, I think YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube's dope, but I think I've gotten to the point where it's like I'll be posting a video like this, which is just a talking head, to YouTube, and then maybe monthly or something like that, I'll post something that's probably a compilation, but a story of all the Reels/TikTok. So it's like you have all these moments in time, and hopefully I can make something fairly dense. Don't hold me to it. It's an idea. It's a thought. I haven't done it yet, so we'll see. But yeah, I think YouTube is just kind of, I think it's great. It's beautiful, but I do think that there are better ways for me to share my content at a much higher scale and reach than I have been. So I'm going to double down on that, focus on that. It's not saying YouTube's dead, or it's not saying YouTube is the worst. It's just like, I can do things a little bit better on this, and I'm still going to use this, but let's focus on what's working. Anything else that I want to share today? I don't think so. I think this is good. This is 10 minutes, a good podcast, a good little video. And let me know if you're up to anything new, if you're going through some stuff, figuring out some stuff creatively. Love to hear, love to talk, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.